lovely summer, SimsEclaire here and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we'll be building an ice cream shop in Sulani called the Sandy Cone. I thought that was kind of like a cute little nickname for an ice cream shop that would be along the side of the beach. Now this lot will also function as a cafe. Towards the end I add in a coffee bar and coffee machines and all the good stuff, so you can run it as a cafe if you would prefer that for your gameplay. Now my idea for this build was that it was an old rundown building on the side of Sulani. No one had really touched it in a while. It kind of became weathered through the years, and it was kind of, just beaten up and broken down, and a newcomer came to the island and they wanted to do something good, so they decided to go ahead and open this ice cream shop and or cafe, depending upon what you want to play as. And it kind of becomes like a local staple. It gets really busy. It's the only one in town, so they start kind of being incorporated into town activities, and they start kind of becoming one with the rest of the townspeople or the rest of the islanders and all that stuff. So I thought that was kind of a neat idea. I did think that maybe the sim who ran this place was also into conservation, and maybe that's why they moved to the island in the first place. Or maybe they came because their family was originally from the island, so they decided to go back to their roots and move home for a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't think of the storyline completely, but I did think it'd be nice if it was someone who didn't grow up on the island who had opened this place for the island to kind of grow and thrive and stuff like that. Now, out here, I am using the door from the plant pack, the plant kit. I thought that it was a really great door, especially because it's the beach. I didn't think it would really matter about having the door open all the time. I thought that was kind of like a cute little touch. And then I put a window out here in terms of like ordering, if a sim wanted to order from outside instead of going inside. Now obviously the Sims 4 doesn't actually let us do that. That window isn't actually functional, but it is a cute little decorative piece, and I like to do that when I do small builds like this because it kind of just adds a little, like, an extra space for your Sims to sit and kind of stand, because the routing with these builds can get a little funky depending upon how many Sims are on the lot and stuff like that. Now I do want to apologize for the lack of videos over the past week. I got myself a puppy dog. His name is Uno. He's about 1 year old, and so for the past week I've kind of just been, breaking him into my apartment, letting him get comfortable. I've been trying to spend as much time with him as possible, which that my work schedule allows for, because obviously I do still have a full-time job on top of this channel. And so I've been trying to just make sure that he's calm, and he's, because he's a rescue, so he's a little nervous, he's a little on edge, so I wanted to make sure he knew that this was like a forever home and I wasn't going to kick him out or send him anywhere. So I've just been trying to like calm him down and get him used to me and get him used to the place. And I have family coming into town this coming weekend, so I wanted to kind of make sure he was comfortable around people before I let my family come in and be with him. But I'm really excited about him. I posted a picture of him on my Instagram, so you guys can probably see him there, and I'm sure if I ever do face cam videos again, he will be right by my side because he tends to be a little suction cupped there. But yeah, he's a super cute dog. He's a Labrador Retriever Pointer mix. He's huge. Like, every time I tell people I got a puppy and they say they want to see pictures, they tell me that they're expecting like this tiny little dog that could fit in my lap, but he's about 60 pounds, 62-ish pounds, so he's a pretty big dog, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get even bigger. But I'm super excited. I've always had big dogs growing up, and I've always had rescue dogs, so it was kind of a big deal for me to rescue him and bring him home with me. So that's kind of why the videos have been a little scarce this past week. I know I posted one 2 weeks ago that apologized for my videos being scarce, and then I promised I would make more videos, and then I didn't. But that is why. It kind of just, the adoption process just kind of happened really fast, and it was all kind of like very new to me, so I wanted to kind of get it under control and get him in the house and just get everything all settled. So I do apologize, but I now have a new Sims buddy, so I will have Uno around with me. And like I said, he is a puppy, so if you hear barking in the background, please ignore it. He's just trying to get me to pay more attention to him, despite me paying attention to him at all hours of the day. But besides that, we are inside the build now, and I am kind of building this up as a bakery right now. The ice cream shops and bakeries have to be run as retail stores in The Sims. That's just how it works. So there's a couple of pastry cases, there's a couple of shelves, there's a counter with the register on it, and then I also put some ice cream machines in the background with a refrigerator. Now you don't need like freezers or anything, because we don't have freezers in The Sims for the ice creams. They just need to go in the fridge, so that's why I added a fridge, just so there was somewhere to put the ice cream. And then I figured if your Sim wanted to go ahead and, you know, make some things or bake some things, they could also do that as well. And it could also be like a half bakery, half ice cream shop. But I also, like I said in the beginning, this will also function as a cafe. So where I have the countertop right now with the cash register on it, I do end up changing that to a coffee bar. So your Sim can also sell pastries through that as well, because the coffee bars allow for like small pastries like cannolis and stuff. They have them in there as well. So your Sim will be able to sell a whole bunch of things in this lot, depending upon how you want to do it. Now in here is the bathroom. Bathrooms I don't think are technically necessary, although they might be, but I always like to add them because you never know how long your Sim's going to be here for. Dates in The Sims last super long, so if you do bring your Sim here on a date, they could, you know, they could need one. Or if your Sim is here working, that's definitely necessary as well. And then out here is just a couple of extra chairs and tables. It is fenced in, which on the beach probably isn't really all that necessary, but I thought that it was kind of cute. And in the storyline, if this was an old building, it probably was at one point a house, so they probably had like a little fenced in backyard or fenced in garden, so I thought that kind of played into the storyline as well. But besides that, I am going to leave the voiceover here. There's just a couple of finishing touches left in the video, so I'm just going to let you guys view that without my voice on top of it. And I hope you all have a good day and enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!